cameraman, in the lanes, please.
So you ready? Alright, James, you ready? James is singing his head notes.
This goes brought to you from Craig Jacobson and Ray Bindley. Get thumbs up and press start. You know, shoot 3 to 4 qualifying rounds. Alright, let's shoot for your start.
Ready, set,
go! Got a
20 seconds.
Lane 1, you ready? Okay, you ready back there? Alright, watch you for your start.
Ready, set,
Go!
go.
Got a 167.4. All woofers still intact.
No. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
You lost one?
Oh, I smell it. Woohoo! You lost one. Yep. Oh, bottom 2, man. Woo! Woo! In there.
It's breaking in.
Yep.
It's a brand new
1 and 2.
Smells like they're broken in.
Yeah, they broke. Bottom.
Oh, that's interesting. That's cool.
This one's about to go to right here.
Yeah, oh yeah. So the carbon's gonna give him gains.
Yeah. Both of them?
What's he gonna gain going to carbon,
Is
Ron?
this sub John or is it just cosmetic?
No, it's the cone.
That's the phone itself. It's always like this, man. The bottom.
AstroAndBass. 167.4 dB.
How much is he gonna gain going to carbon that holds together, Ron? Well, I mean, he's definitely going to do that, but I mean, it's a guesstimate. I thought you might have a working knowledge of making the swap in vehicle as if anybody does.
I think they'll go on 16.
Yeah.
I go on 17, make us the loudest come.
70 with this shit. He'd be fucking shedding tears and shit. You know he would.
Yep.
Shit, I probably would. I'm so proud of him.
That's some motor force right there.
Sorry.
Greg, hey, are we on
Alright guys, if you're still watching, you're probably wondering what exactly happened in the video there. Well, we lost 2 subs, sub 1 and 2 over here on the passenger side. And this generally happens a lot because of the pressure that's getting built up behind the sub and in front of the sub. Is so great that it hurts the parts and they can't keep up. Our coils were fine, everything was fine, but the soft parts such as the coil to paper connection, this cone connections called the triple joint, and I'll show you that in a minute. That basically failed on us, and that's kind of just a result of having an enclosure that's really large. We know it's a little bit big. We want to shrink it down some more. It just, work. It's a combination of that and too much power. I mean, obviously 80,000 watts. Now, granted, we didn't see 80,000 watts. That might have been around 40,000, to be honest. The way that the amplifiers are wired up right now and everything else, 40,000 watts, that's kind of what happens. But we're working on it. We got some carbon fiber parts, and we're going to be putting those in. And I'll be shrinking the box some more and continuing my testing on that. And hopefully we can bring this thing a little louder. I mean, we did 167.4, which is a pretty good score, considering I have a lot more to do on this, and we have a lot more to learn. And we're trying to get around these paper cones. We're going to try carbon fiber and move from there, but we've got this dust cap I took off. Kind of ripped off, so enough pressure builds up, it kind of rips the cap right off the paper. The glue was good, but the cone itself kind of disintegrated. You can see it brought like the first layer of paper off. So we're hoping that carbon fiber will fix that, and we'll see. We'll probably be doing some more testing, and we'll get some more video. So anyway, that's kind of what this video was about, just kind of showing you guys some of the runs we did at Surf. I wasn't there, but Craig was there. It's his van anyway. So now it's time to just improve on it. So let me go show you the parts, and we'll show you exactly what the triple joint looks like and how it broke. And you know, again, I think it's just a result of the large enclosure and the excess of power. But that's the name of the game. We're not doing anything wrong. We're just that's just how we're doing it. I mean, we're learning, and that's the whole goal for this build, is to learn and make the loudest thing possible. And when you're doing that, you're going to break things. So moving from there, we're going to go ahead and check out that woofer. All right, so this one's a good example of what happened. You can see we have quite a few spiders on this thing. So it's a really stiff speaker, brand new, like super stiff. Like you press down on the front of it, you know, if it's in your, you know, it's all built, it's gonna be really hard to push down. So it's starting from a position where it's really hard to make it move. And you probably hear about break-in, and that's essentially getting these spiders to soften up. These are the spiders, and the softer they are, the easier the speaker's going to move. Well, with our time crunch and everything, we never really took time to break these in, so we threw 40,000 plus watts at them, super rock hard stiff, and I think that might have been part of why this detached, along with the excessively large box. So you put excessively large box, no break-in, and too much power. These are some of the things we'll run into. And you probably never see this stuff in regular car audio unless you're really abusing your equipment. But on the competitive level, this becomes the thing. So we're just giving you guys the insight on what competition looks like and what it does when you want to get this loud. But you can see it was a pretty clean break. Spiders came pretty much detached from the coil and the back of the cone. And I also feel like there wasn't enough glue. So I rebuilt and put more glue. And I think it actually broke most of the glue away on this, because a lot of the glue is inside the box. There's lots of chunks. But anyway, this connection between the packet spiders, your cone, and your coil, it's called the triple joint, because three things are coming together right there. So it's kind of where my middle finger is. And when that fails, your speaker's going to fail. But you can see this coil took over 10,000 watts, I'm sure. And it looks perfect. That's exactly how they come from factory. They come dark like that. They're not burnt. That's just the coloring. So 40,000 watts to 4 of them. That's my rough estimate. I don't have the exact numbers on power yet. I'll be finding that out pretty soon when I do some more testing. We do have 80,000 watts on tap, but these are dual 0.5 ohm coils, and so each amp is only saying 0.5 ohms when we're really probably shooting for 0.25 ohms. So in theory, that's about double the power available than we even used in this video. And the fact that we're already at 167.4 with cones that are failing and box that hasn't been completed and like maybe half the power, we're doing pretty good, I feel like. So there's a lot of gains to be made, and we're gonna keep working on it. So we appreciate you guys watching this video. Hopefully it was fun for you to kind of watch us at competition. That was Craig running the van. This is his van, so just kind of giving you guys insight on everything that we're up to. So we appreciate the support. We need it because we're breaking parts a lot and it's expensive, but we thank DC Audio for helping us and supporting us in this endeavor, and hopefully we can get around this obstacle. We're learning. We learned that, hey, you got to get the glue going, you got to be careful, you got to do the break-in, and you got to cross your fingers, because you never know. It goes down when you're running this much equipment. So if you guys still don't understand what's going on, I suggest you go back through the channel, watch some of the other videos, and you know, be free to ask questions. If you're going to criticize the build, that is because you're ignorant. So don't be ignorant. Go subscribe, like, share, ask questions if you got them, and enjoy. So until the next one, guys. Peace.